All right. Welcome on in. Welcome. Hopefully everybody's having a good Thursday. Damn it is already Thursday. Thank whoever. I don't know. Thank somebody. It's goodness. I am ready. Oh my, am I ready? But hopefully everybody's had a pretty decent week. We'll take decent. Oh man. Yeah, we'll take decent. I did make up a little bit of coffee, but I've been sipping it since I made it like an hour ago. Maybe 45. I was really trying to like savor it, really let it go, let it sit a little bit, but damn, I do be loving this mug though. Yeah, hopefully everyone's having like I said, a good day. Hopefully you've had a pretty decent week. We're getting close to Friday, so anybody who's got some time off, hopefully you're excited for it. Welcome on in. Title, I got a pretty decent one I think today. It should be pretty good. We got a little bit of news to talk about, which is some pretty interesting stuff, some funny stuff, some stuff that is, I think, pretty interesting. And Plenty dropped something kind of crazy in there just before stream that I'm pretty interested in. Some kind of miracle drug. So you know there's going to be nothing bad about it, but it's some kind of miracle drug for knee pain or something. Knee arthritis, maybe it was. I don't know. We're also going to get into a little more Paper Mario. We are picking up where we left off on Tuesday. We just got into chapter 2. I think we're getting a little bit started in there. I think we got a pretty good handle on it at the moment, but we're doing pretty good. But before we do all of those things, we should go ahead and we should try and do a little guess the game. I do try to do a little guess the game. Oh, shnikes! Also, real quick, while we're kind of just around and abound, I talked about it a little bit on Tuesday, but I've been trying to do a little bit of a newer setup for the stream. And I am getting close. Well, I should say getting close. I got started on it, and so let me come back over here. I essentially have like this scene. It doesn't look like this in the new one, but it's pretty similar in general. But I did get this one kind of set up, and then was realizing how much more details there are to get into. So I'll have a little bit of, that's just one scene. There's so many, I'd have too many scenes. But they made me pretty excited because I was like, okay, cool. I got that kind of put together. And one of the things over here, and this is maybe temporary for the new scenes and stuff, but over here, I've tried to implement some of my other cameras. If you've not seen them, I can show them to you real quick. We have our cat cam. Ooh. We have camera number 2, which is over here. We also have our third camera, which is here. Oh, it's so blurry. I don't know why he goes so out of focus when he's not used, but obviously you can tell like there's some weirdness and stuff here. But yeah, we have a couple of different shots and stuff in camera. The side cam one that we use on an occasion. That one I was using a lot more for when we were doing some other things, coffee and stuff like that. I was able to put them all in the new scenes, and they all worked together and they didn't crash. So that's pretty crazy because I think that the way my whole setup is right now, it's just too heavy, and it causes some issues here and there. So the new set is a little lighter, a little bit lighter at this point. Obviously, there's so much more things I need to implement and do, but so far, I feel pretty good about it. But yeah, lots more to do still there. I gotta kind of figure out some things. Lots of stuff, honestly, but so far I'm really digging it. I love the way that I've gotten it set up so far. It's definitely gonna be different. Yeah, Title, how are you doing, man? All right, let's actually do our guess the game. And unfortunately today, when I was at work, I was like, shit, I should do a guess the game. I sometimes I forget to do them. And I don't do them on stream days normally, but yeah, I totally forgot. I did it, and I was going to post it into the Discord. And then I was like, oh, I wasn't supposed to fucking do it yet today. So I did go through and try and find one. I think Sunday the 4th was one I did not do. So we'll see. I may start it and be like, nah, I definitely did this one. New Fruity Pebbles today, Cinnamon Pebbles. Whoa, that's wild. Honestly, that's wild. I love Fruity Pebbles, which is like, it's such a weird cereal. Because it is like not it is like super, like a very distinct, like super fake, but super like pungent, like fake fruit flavors. And I really like it. I don't know why. I really shouldn't, but it is good. Cinnamon Pebbles. I wonder how. You'll have to let me know. It sounds great. I did talk about it a tiny bit in the Discord, but I'm back on my trying to eat decent BS again. So unfortunately, I'm doing little to no sugar. So like a lot of my carbs in general are going to be pretty much out at this point. And so yeah, with that, sugars are pretty much down, and that's a big part of it. The rest is just trying to keep my protein up. Fats I don't have to worry about quite as much as far as like all my macros and stuff, but not bad. You ever tried the Liquid Death Fruity Pebbles? Yeah, I did try it actually. I thought it was really good. It was definitely fruity. I wasn't like in love with it, all things said, but I thought it was pretty good all together though. All right, let me take a look at this bad boy. Honestly, this is not really giving me anything here. Never mind. And now I know what it is. Now that I've seen these rocks, these uber generic rocks. Yeah, Liquid Death. They ended up making like they were doing a bunch of collaborations, but they did one where they did a Fruity Pebbles. They did like a spicy one. I feel like they've done a couple other ones that I don't remember. Liquid Death flavors. Yeah, they were doing a whole bunch. Yeah, they did the Fruity Pebbles, a spicy berry flavor, and then a pineapple coconut flavor, which did not sound good to me. Iced tea, no caffeine, no sugar. What? I don't think that's true. I mean, obviously, okay, so this is the stupid AI thing, so it's telling me that there's no caffeine, but there is 100% caffeine in these. So but a lot of the iced teas were really good, but a strawberry terror I do not remember. Oh, and then they started doing they just started doing like energy drinks too, and I didn't get to check any of those out yet. I did want to try them actually. Sparkling energy variety pack. Ooh, there's a variety pack. Yeah, because I did want to try them. Tropical Terror, Scary Strawberry, Orange Horror, and Murder Mystery. Yeah, I thought they sounded pretty interesting. I would like to try them at some point, but we'll see. The problem I had with them, not specifically, was just that they were a little too expensive. I was trying to see if they had like
hello all. The person who has redeemed this reward would like you to know that they are
first.
Yo, plenty. Welcome on in. 2 carbs. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. 5 calories. I mean, listen, obviously, I believe when I looked as well, these are all sweetened with stevia, essentially. So, yeah, not good. Allulose. Ooh. Anytime you see Ulose, it's probably some kind of sugar. There's a rare low-calorie sweetener found naturally in small amounts of food like figs and raisins, but commercially produced from fructose. Oh, I was looking at sorry, I'll show you. You're right, I should show you guys. Don't mind, these are on walmart.com, so this is just where I found. Oh, damn it. And there she go. There she go. That's all right. But yeah, so this was like the set that they had, and it's like a full pack or whatever. Yeah, but it's their energy drink, Liquid Deaths. They sound pretty decent. I mean, all things considered. Like I said, allulose seems kind of weird. Magnesium lactate, citric acid. Yeah, stevia is a, I know it's a tough one. Here's the problem that I have with stevia is not that I have any issues with it, but I know people who are sensitive to it. If you're sensitive to the flavor of it or whatever, like it can ruin it. And so it's so weird that, you know, that they went into doing that instead of they were using agave before. On Amazon too. Yeah, I saw that they had them on Amazon, but I don't know if I saw that they had like the variety pack. I should see. Because I did want to try it out. Ooh, yeah, I don't see them. I did want to just find them like naturally in the world. Just find a can and be like, here we go, let's go. Yeah, it doesn't look like Amazon is doing like the variety pack. You can buy them individually, which is not how I like to do. It's not how I like to live my life. They're also only 12 ounces. Some of their bigger cans are like, well, their old big cans were bigger than 12, I think. Yeah, 19. They're old big cans. Well, at least some of these ones. 19 ounces. And you gotta love a big boy. Yeah, Strawberry Terror is a new one. I've not seen that one before. Yeah, I knew that I thought that was true, that they were initially a Amazon exclusive, but now they're everywhere, man. Now they're everywhere. I would like to try them. I saw you said that you'd heard from a friend that they were good. If I ever get around to it, I will. I'll let y'all know. PC and Xbox One. Damn, that's kind of sad. This could be really tough for me. RPG? Okay, I don't know. 2019. Ice Pick Lodge. Damn, I'm gonna say I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't think I know this. Pathologic 2. Weird. 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 Where's today's? Here's today's. I bet you this one's like, I don't know, like a Mega Man X or something. Yeah, they look impressive all of a sudden. Yeah, that's right. Man, as soon as I got to picture 2, I was like, oh, this is Mega Man. I was like, this one doesn't look familiar. But I was like, man, it's been a long time since I've Mega Man'd. So then I'm just guessing so many. And then when I got here, I was like, man, I don't know, kind of looks different than regular Mega Man. So then when I got here, I was like, oh my god, it's fucking X. Because I know X was the one where the art style changed a pretty decent amount. And I didn't realize until I got here. Even when I saw it here, I was like, it looks weird, but the nostalgia was getting me a little bit, so. All right, let's do our Guess the Movie as well. Should have got it in one. Played on X when you were a kid. Damn. I think I just remember. I don't know if I played X. I don't think so. I feel like I just remember people saying that X was like weird because it was kind of different looking. Was X the one where you played as oh my god, the other robot a lot? I feel like it's no, not Proto Man. Zero. Yeah, Zero. Zero, not until X3, I think. Well, I hate to break it. I mean, not that you play him. I should say this, but he was in X. You might not have played as him though, because I honestly don't remember. I just see his first appearance was in X. What is this? This looks like, honestly, it's funny because Vash was doing something yesterday and he was like, Luke, something about Fern Gully. And now this looks like Fern Gully. Honestly, could be. Did Fern Gully have a subtitle? I guess it did. All right. I played as X in the first one. Oh, okay. Yeah, Plenty. Did you get that taken care of? Hopefully everything's okay. Could be like a Pocahontas, I mean. All right. Yeah, very similar style from the looks here. But as soon as I seen this, I'm thinking the same style. This kind of looks like a boat here. I'm not very well versed on Pocahontas, but and there we go. Tiffany and easily. Tiffany and Co, obviously. Easy. the logo has become more and more BS as time has gone on. They did like a good handful of like logos for a minute, and then they've just kind of like been like a logo of anything. Oh, it could be anything, really. It just, yeah, it's become, to me, it's BS. But whatever. Let's do our house as well. Savannah, Georgia. Oh my Lord, look at this bad boy. That thing is sweet. That thing is sweet. Damn, I mean, the architecture alone is just pretty nice. The way that they have everything kind of laid out, really awesome. I wonder if this is like if this is all one house, or if this is like one of those ones that's kind of split up into a couple of different rentable sections. Because it's pretty crazy to have like these multiple decks and stuff off the sides, balconies. Yeah, exactly. And then this one on the front too. Like, I was thinking maybe like each one of these was like a rentable space, but honestly, I don't think that's the case. Damn, this is nice. I feel like 2.5 is low, but I'm gonna go 2.5. Oh my God! Actually, kind of goated. Holy shit. I did not think that was gonna be the case, because I was like 2.5. This seems like it's gonna be much bigger than that. All right, well, I'll take the victory. I will take it. I don't know if that's my first one shot on the guess the house, but I'll take it. All right, let's take a look at the rest of these photos though. Oh damn. Oh damn. This is pretty nice. And it looks like they're doing pocket doors, which is crazy. They're doing pocket doors? Wild. So you can see this is like the front of the house where they did like the oh my God, I forget what they call them, but little bump outs. I'm guessing this is out to the first balcony, or at least a balcony. The wood floor is whatever for me, but the pocket doors is sick, dude. Yeah. The turrets. That's not what exactly the word I was thinking, but I do like the word turret. If I'm honest, I think turret could be it. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Oh man. Bay window, that's the one. Bay window is what I was thinking of. It's exactly what I was thinking of. Exactly. Man, this is a nice kitchen. I love you got a little wood here. You run it over the top, man, pretty nice. Plus this like little island here is just like a floating island. Like there's nothing, it's not like attached on this other side. Pretty crazy. 6 beds, 7 baths. Sorry, I didn't even see. 4,791 square foot. Sold early last year. 6 beds, 7 baths. Jesus H, is this a big room? Now you got the wood floors again here. Not super nice wood floors, but wood floors. Which I mean, honestly, the house looks very, very light. Which is very warm and inviting with the wood floors. This wallpaper that they're doing kind of looks awesome here. Original wood floors, yeah, for sure. But those original wood floors they're cheap and old. I only know because I have very similar wood floors in parts of my house, and they are just, they're cheap and old. You could finish them, but I don't think we'll ever do it. One of the balconies back here, this house was built in 1874. Pretty nice. You got the little fan up there, which honestly, the fan to me always felt like unnecessary. You know, like an outdoor fan seems unnecessary. Like that's not doing much, right? An outdoor fan? What are you, cooling the outdoors? Honestly, while I was sitting here too looking at this, I was like, man, that's really nice. This deck does look to be a little bit old, and maybe needing a little bit of touch-ups, some fixing, but honestly, I mean, it's very nice. Ooh, and then one of the other bay windows, this looks like it's one of the further down. So when you were first looking at the house, you could see the 3, but there was one, I think, further down. I say that because of this metal fencing. I'll come back here real quick. There's a little bit of metal fencing right here. I was wondering if this window is seeing that. Hard to tell though. Man, that's so nice. I love that. That's the kind of bay window I would love. Honestly though, I mean, I love the idea of having like the cushions and stuff to be able to sit out by the window and everything. Honestly, I think this would be even better if they did like a filled in this like round piece, the half part of the inner part, and made it all sittable, almost layable. Like make it another section of just being able to like lay around it. They'll be so sick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like some kind of basement area, but really nice. I wish it would be one of those ones. Oh, see this listing. Interesting. What does it pull it up on? Zillow? Interesting. Honestly, I wonder if there's some better photos here. Oh man. Oh mama. Let 49 photos. Oh, I hope you guys are ready for getting a peek at this bad boy. I was kind of interested. Hold on. Let's real quick before we get too far into this. Let's I do want to see the house. I want to look at more pictures. Let's do our angle real quick. That way if we fall down the rabbit hole, we can come back. We can come back through, you know? I feel like we're going to fall down the rabbit hole there. This house just called me poor. Same. Oh, come on, angle. Come on, angle. Right, the angle doesn't want to load. Yeah, that's cool. I've never looked at. Excuse me. I've never looked at any of those houses, like the listings and stuff. Let me see if I can load the angle somewhere else. Nope. Nope, I can't. Might be just guess the game at this point. Is struggling. All right, well, while that loads, I guess we'll look at these. Look at some of these photos. I'm not gonna spend a ton of time on each photo. We're just trying to get a better idea, you know. Not as old as you thought. Yeah, right. I kind of am surprised. 1800s is not that old in general. Man, you have the gate up to the door is pretty crazy. Like you can close the gate to the front. Oh man, insane. Oh damn, this one feels a little bit like creepy, like somebody's from like the bushes looking over at the house. Kind of a weird photo to take. Oh, angle's loaded. Let's see real quick. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, interesting. This is obviously 90. Oh, it's more interesting. do a 102. Less. Okay. Go 99 here. Is it just a straight 100? Of course it is. Of course it's 100. 18? Oh, I thought you said 19. Oh, sorry. No, it was 18. Oops. Sorry. 1874. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty new comparatively. I mean, it's very old, but it's newer than I expected. All right, let's get into some of these photos here. Oh man, this looks like it looks like it needs a little TLC. Honestly, for 2.5 million, it looks beautiful, but honestly, it does need some TLC. Like this side path, like some of this down here, like the bricks being a little bit mossy, could use a little cleaning. Oh yeah, this was the first one they showed inside the house, and this is another door out to the outside. You can see like the little latch and stuff. Pretty cool. Yeah, this was the one we saw. There's another door right here on the left side. Whoa, what the hell is this room? Pretty crazy. The wood shutters, insane. I feel like they're not doing a lot for you. They are very stylistic though. Yeah, take 2 steps back and take the same photo. I think that's a good move. You do get a little more idea of what the room looks like and how it's divided. The pillars kind of being the dividing point with the wood. Oh, this is from the other, that first room over. Kind of merges over to these, which is also a little weird. To have 2 entrances into this room area like this. I wonder if this was sealed up as 2 different rooms at one point and they opened them up. You love the parquet, really? I'm not saying that I think there's anything wrong with it. It's a very specific style of flooring, right? It's not my favorite, but I think it looks pretty awesome within this house though. I think it fits this house. Oh, hold up. I love the actual brick shown here into the arch, on the archway, like that exposed brick. Like maybe that's original, maybe that's just a decorative piece. Oh, that is really, really nice. Brick not painted over, right? Isn't that cool? The chandeliers are all wild in all of these rooms, well, except for this one, which is really weird, but this chandelier was crazy. They do go crazy on the chandeliers. One of the doors out to the balcony. Here's on the other side of that. I think that this is that arch, but also up here at the top, look at that. More exposed brick is kind of crazy. Oh man. All right, you're getting a look up the this is a staircase up to one of the other floors, of course, but I mean, just really nice. Here's something I'm also seeing. Again, I'm not, and I don't want to point it out, but I do need to be this guy because this is way too much money for a house. Look at the floor here. It does look like there may have been some water damage at some point, honestly. So king size up those stairs, bro. You're gonna need some help. Okay, so here's that one of the previous rooms looking through into the other rooms. So again, you have these 2 arches going in, crazy, and then another arch going into the main hallway, which is crazy. Also, is this the front entrance? Like this door here, you see this arch back here, is that the same as this arch here? I think so. Look at this door right here with the red diamonds on it. I think is that right? Okay, so this is actually the entrance. So as soon as you're walking into the house, essentially you're seeing this staircase. Those pocket doors, the pocket doors are so sick. I wonder, it doesn't look like these ones do, but that main one in that first room did. Yeah, there, right there. Look at that. Those pocket doors, they show them a little there. They show them a little. Damn, those are nice. Is that some kind of stained glass on this, like... Oh my God, I just realized what this was. Do you guys see what this is? Because it took me a second. This is a fucking elevator. I was like, oh, is this a closet? But right here, I've just barely noticed. It's got one of those collapsible doors that are like the metal collapsible doors that when you close them, they're like, you know, screened out or whatever. And I saw the button right here on the wall after that. Oh my God, they have a fucking elevator. Okay, well, listen, do you need to take your king size up the stairs when you have a fucking elevator? Insane. Man, there's your 2.5 mil. Honestly, wouldn't that be such a, even if it was just like an Airbnb situation where you got to stay at a house for like a weekend or something that had like an elevator, like honestly, it would be so sick. Would honestly be so amazing. Another look at that exposed brick archway. Super nice. Again, man, you do see like how good the house looks, the old craftsmanship. But again, I think because of its age, you're starting to see some of these like boards and stuff up at the top of this arch kind of warping and breaking away a little bit. I was hoping there was going to be a good way for me to zoom in, but look at, anytime I zoom, this page is like, no, I don't think you need to zoom in. So it's not a good way to zoom in on these. The kitchen again, we saw this. Another angle for the kitchen. You can kind of see the wood being on both sides, and then of course across the top. It's pretty freaking nice, especially when you can see all the other storage and cabinets on the side, on that right side. Ooh. Oh, and across the way you have a fireplace. It doesn't look like a real fireplace. It looks like a gas fireplace. Honestly, you know, weird, but also the way that the room slants down does make the room kind of feel weird and small, but the island seems kind of cheap. Honestly, it kind of does, but being there, maybe it feels better. It does have a really nice countertop. Again, I feel like seeing it in these photos, I'm like, ooh, what the fuck is that island? But I think it would be nice to be able to not have it be all the way down like that, like a normal one, but looks like some stairs with a stained glass window on the side. Honestly, a really nice touch. I think stained glass is one of those things that's, man, I'd love a window that gets absolutely slammed by sunlight, and having stained glass in there. It's so beautiful. Oh, here we go. Okay, so these are a couple of the stairs. This first one that's down at the bottom might be the one that you first come into, and it goes up, and then there's a landing here. Maybe this goes out to the other floor, or that floor, I assume, and then you have another turn to go up to the next floor. Pretty crazy. Another one of the entrances out to the balconies. This was off of the front of the house. There's a balcony. There's not much. It doesn't look like you're having a lot up there, but like you're having a look out onto the front of the street and everything. Really, really cool. Although you are just kind of fucking staring at your neighbors here, huh? And you're seeing right into their window. A little weird there. This looks like one of the upstairs areas with the bay window here. Really nice. I like these built-ins as well. And whoever had these put those lights above it, you know, the little shine down light. No notes. I think it's gonna be cozy as fudge. Damn. The house seems like it gets a lot of light, and again, with the wood floors and kind of like the way that they painted the house and stuff, it gives a lot of warmth. Like even just looking at this, I'm like, damn, that looks like a warm, cozy ass room. Ah, yes, one of the rooms we saw nothing of, the bathrooms. The bathrooms. Honestly, I mean, like, listen, this bathroom is pretty small, a little underwhelming. Maybe it's just a guest bathroom. For everything I've seen at this house, this seems, I mean, massive in general, but like smaller than I expected. A long shot of one of the rooms. Pretty cool how long this house is and stuff. I feel like the house is very long and not very wide. I mean, it feels like it's decently wide, but very long. Okay, so what the hell are these? Are they just rooms? No, right? How do you get into these? They don't look like they have like they don't have doorknobs or anything. Very weird. I wonder what they are. They're probably something very specific. And if you know what they are, they're probably like, people are like, oh yeah, I know exactly what that is. I should try and see if I can look it up. Oh, my bad. Interesting, right? People are just saying they're vintage doors, which is, I mean, true, but like they're very weird. Maybe we'll see more in some coming photos. Like this, I can see exactly what's happening here. There's a nice handle here. This is a door. I don't know what that door goes to. These ones don't have like middle handles or anything. Now this bathroom seems way closer to what I was kind of expecting. You have a lot of space, a lot of natural light. You have the his and hers, or the his and his, or hers and hers, if you would like. You have the shower. It looks like tucked away over here. I really want to know what's behind these crazy doors. That's actually insane. Oh yes, we saw this during our guess. Oh yeah, and you can see the wallpaper. It's kind of, it looks like it's like a textured wallpaper, almost like a canvas or something. Another bathroom here. Pooper probably, but I want to see it because that's a cool door for a toilet. It's a cool looking door. A shot on one of the part of the balconies. This is cool. You can see like the door here. There's probably a door right here, and then a door on the far end. Pretty cool. And then probably going the other way. And these run along the side of the house, on the right side of the house. So there's 3 levels. So there's one on the very top, the middle, and the very bottom. Saw this one during our guess. A slight turn out to see off on the distance a little bit there. Lots of trees and stuff. Getting that stained glass window. All right, so I'm guessing this is the basement. So this is like the last portion. I'm assuming is like these last couple of pictures will all be the basement. I love the flooring down here. I like this flooring a lot more than the upstairs flooring. This is probably a much newer flooring though. And if it's real wood, I think it's even better. I just like the design on these a lot. Big open space though. Again with the exposed brick, I really like it. Honestly, there's nothing really going on in this one, but I think the exposed brick looks really nice. And honestly, you can see back this way, like there is a lot of basement back this way. There's a door here too. And I'm guessing that's that maybe. So I'm very interested to see where that would lead. Yeah, a little mud room kind of, or like a entrance down in the basement area. So this is like the proper shot of the basement area too, with that built-in in the bay window. Really awesome. Fireplace. Big open room down there. There's that. And then the final room in the basement. Again, really nice. Just a lot of space. You get so much space in this place. Too much space maybe, but yeah, damn, what a nice house though. What an absolute stunner of a house. Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out for those. When we see nice houses and we want to get a little more details, we should check them out like that. That's pretty cool. Oh man. Oh. Not at all. Man, I've been so tired lately. I feel like this has been a sentiment from a lot of people, but man, I have been really tired lately. My back has been really sore. I'm getting freaking old. But man, I keep feeling like I'm gonna go to bed early one of these nights. And you know what I don't do? Go to bed early. And then and then I gotta get up early for work and stuff. And I keep punishing myself in these ways, and man. The only person I have to blame is myself. Sorry. Most mornings this week, yeah. This week particularly has been crazy. Life is hard. Yeah, I agree. And I feel like I'm on the high end of I guess let me phrase this the other way then, because I was gonna say I'm on the low end of how hard things are. I mean, everybody is experiencing some level, right? And I feel like I'm kind of on the lower, and I still at times I'm like, Jesus Christ. So man, I've been so freaking tired, and I'm just okay, so I also did this thing the other day, which is bad. Okay, I want to say it, guys. I'm gonna say it. I shouldn't have done it, and you guys can tell me if it's bad or not, but my back was really hurting the one day, like just sore, and I had Emily walk on it. And Emily's just a small thing, and like the middle part of my back is really bad right now, and I don't think it's from her, but I also feel like maybe it was from her. Yo, Vash, what's happening, man? You're home? Everything went well then? Glad to see it, bro. That keeps me from getting restful sleep now. Yeah, I feel that. And I sleep on my stomach a lot, and I was talking to somebody else about this. I sleep on my stomach, and so my when you're sleeping on your stomach, your back is like this, and then it goes down, and then comes back up for the booty, but your back is like this. So that part of my back is just it keeps on getting so fucking hurt because it's just in a weird position. What? Yeah, you've never had anybody walk on your, well, I guess maybe you wouldn't, I don't know, but yeah, walking on people's back was like a normal thing, and it's usually really good. I feel like my back has just been in a bad shape, and then I had her do it, and it's just not gotten any better. Yeah, I've thought about getting massages too, but there's so much more than that. I've been sleeping with my heating pad every night, and oh my god, bros, it's just bad. The glute, and that side feels exhausted. Yeah, lower backs are a B, an absolute B. Vash, you missed a $2.5 million house. So we did guess the house, and on my first guess, I nailed it. And then, so we're looking at we look at the 6 pictures, and they were crazy. How nice the house looked. And then I realized, I was like, man, I wish there was a way to look up these houses. And on the Guess the House website, there is view this listing, and it took me to the Zillow listing, and there was 49 photos, and we just got finished up looking through them. Dude, that house was really nice. It had a fucking elevator. You never know. You can bruise muscles being too rough. You mess up your back with a massage ball. Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. It was, I don't know that that's what it is because it feels like it's been lingering for longer than that. I just thought about it the other day. I was like, oh my God. Emily probably just snapped part of my back in half. But no, I think it's just in a bad way right now, and I'm not having good success with getting it back on track. Looked sick. Yeah, it was really nice. It was a really nice house. Savannah, Georgia. Oh, I do like a lot of stretches and stuff for my back. Again, this is old man corner at this point, but I do a lot of stretches and stuff for my back. I know like a lot of stretches. I do some yoga stretches and everything. I also have like a kind of like what Vash has, like a massage ball. There's like these foam rollers that are not perfect for your back, but I do use it to like roll out the muscles a little bit, but it also does, you know, kind of help the back kind of stretch in some other ways. And man, it really is kind of nice, but man, it's just it needs so much rest right now, and I haven't been able to give it to it. Old man corner, bro. Yeah, my back. A foam roller. Yeah, I love the foam roller. It's great. It's just it hasn't been doing enough. And some of it, honestly, and listen, honestly, this is just me being honest with myself and to you guys. Some of it is probably some of it's probably some of the weight that I've put on over the last couple of months, and just not being able to get myself right in that sense. So yeah, like I said, I gotta get myself right a little bit. And something I definitely wanted to work on, and one of the reasons why I've been wanting to push myself to get back into taking my health seriously, you know, again, the beginning of the year. I do this a lot. I think I ebb and flow between you know, being like, I need to take it seriously, and then be like, all right, you kind of don't, and then go back to taking it seriously. And I do this back and forth. So, you know, listen, throughout the year, you'll probably hear me talk about it, and sometimes I won't, and then sometimes I'll be like, I'm gonna take it seriously again. And that's the game that I play with my system. And I think a lot of people do, but yeah, me right now, that's just what I've been thinking about. Some wheels or rollers for my back. Yeah, the foam roller I have, it's only like this wide. It's just enough so that if you you know, it's like a little wider than my shoulders, and it's not like a soft foam, but it's not a hard foam. It's enough that like if you push on it, you can give it, it's a little bit of give, and then when you put your weight on it and you just roll it out, I mean, it's not bad. I don't feel like it's crazy, but I feel like it's a quick solution for something that's more than that, you know? Like I need to, like as I'm saying, like my weight and just being up and being a little more active and a little more using some more of my muscles. So I'm going to be trying to do a couple of things. Balls, lacrosse ball. Ooh. How do you have a lacrosse ball also? I say that like not in the way that I mean like to be like mean, but it seems like a really strange thing for Vash having a lacrosse ball. I don't know. Damn, this dude, oh my god. Okay, so apparently lacrosse balls are like, a lot of people use them for like their muscles. I looked up lacrosse ball images, and it's like a lot of like images of the ball, and then there's like one of the dude like rolling it on his shoulder and on his foot. Apparently pretty good for this. I didn't know. Then a coworker got a lacrosse ball from a physical therapist for the same reason. And I'm grabbing one for $5. Yeah, dude. Apparently they're pretty good for this. They must be pretty like the density and stuff must be really good. Yeah, very hard. You kind of want it to be a little bit hard though. If you want to get some work done, you gotta have that bad boy hard, but not too hard. All right, let's go ahead. I got a couple of news topics we can get into. Way better than a tennis ball. Tennis balls are too soft because they're hollow too, so they squish too much. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get into some news.
Good news, everyone.
Oh, hey, I'm a ghost. Woo! Oh shit, here I am. Woo! All right, if you guys ever have anything over here you want me to talk about, make sure you jump into the Discord, find that news channel, and drop whatever articles you would like me to talk about. All right. Almost broken several times. Bro, I believe it 100%. Said tennis balls are a little too soft. All right, this first one is from Chris Kerr. Apparently there is a report that Discord has confidentially filed for IPO, and honestly this is not surprising in the least. Discord has been making a big push to IPO. I thought they would have done it last year, but they're kind of getting to a point where they wanted to at some point IPO, and this is going to be it. Popular video game community and chat platform Discord has confidentially filed for an initial public offering. As reported by Bloomberg, the company has been working with Goldman Sachs Group and JP Morgan Chase on the IPO. The Discord spokesperson told Bloomberg the company remains focused on delivering the best possible experience for users and building a strong, sustainable business. Game developer has reached out to Discord for comment. Now, here's the thing. IPO, when you become public like that, you are serving a board, and part of your board is also your shareholders. So this idea of delivering the best possible experience for users is, I think, the case right now. I don't think it will be forever. Also, bro, what the fuck is this? Vash has a skull thing next to his name, and I've never seen that before. And apparently man was part of the Fright Fest 2025. This badge was earned by users who shared the best 2025 Fright Fest clips. Damn, bro's a Fright Fest bro. Number must always go up. Yeah, yep, it goes out the door after shareholders, bro. Exactly. So I love the idea that they're like, we're going to make sure that we're delivering the best possible experience for users. Yeah, until you're public, and then you don't have to care about that as much. It's all about making numbers go up. I have no idea what. I'm still on mobile, so I can't tell. Yeah, I just read it to you, man. You shared some kind of Fright Fest thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. You out there doing clippies, sharing clips or something. I don't know, man. It's probably not even one of those ones you could probably tell exactly what happened. I don't know. Unless the shareholders are the employees, which could be true, but listen, if it's IPOing, the shareholders can't be only employees. I mean, the point is everybody will be able to buy in a little bit. But yeah, like I said, this is not necessarily shocking, but it is the next development in what was I expected to have happen. Discord has made very clear that this is something that they've wanted to do, so we will keep an eye on it. Obviously, they are filing to do an IPO, but you know, will it happen? Will it not? Yeah, I don't know yet, but we'll keep an eye on it. I know a big part of like going public is, yes, numbers do need to go up, and that is one of the things Discord has struggled with, is how to make money. One of their only things was Nitro for a long time, but they've started to be able to do ads with some other things and stuff now too. So they're finding ways to make the platform profitable, which is a hard thing to kind of explain, but yeah, it's a whole thing. Yep, we will see. This might just be the beginning of the inshitification of Discord. All right, let's get into this next one. Andy Robinson put this one together for us. Ubisoft has closed its Halifax studio and claims the decision is unrelated to the recent unionization. Well, that's not a good title that I have to put up there, huh? Ubisoft has closed its Halifax, Canada studio, which could result in around 70 employees losing their jobs. In an email sent to staff on Wednesday, received and reviewed by VGC, Ubisoft said it has decided to close Ubisoft Halifax as part of the company-wide cost-cutting and restructuring measures. Halifax is the studio behind mobile title Assassin's Creed Rebellion. Only last month, Ubisoft Halifax workers formed a union with around 60 workers signing up to the Game and Media Workers Guild of Canada. Ubisoft claims the decision to close Halifax was made well before this decision and says it fully respects employees' right to unionize. So I was very interested to see how a union would take this, and we have a response. The CWA Canada has said it will pursue every legal recourse to defend union members impacted by Ubisoft Halifax closure. In a statement sent to game developer, it said the timing of the decision raises many questions for which we do not yet have answers, and that it would be demanding information from Ubisoft to understand why it decided to shut down the studio. Today's news is devastating, said CWA Canada President Carmel Smith. We will pursue every legal recourse to ensure that the rights of these workers are respected and not infringed in any way. So, very interesting. Obviously, Ubisoft is saying, well, it's a cost-cutting measure, but interesting that they did unionize, and then, yeah, it's like, well, was there a reason we're letting you guys go? Listen, Ubisoft's a bad company in general. I don't think anybody's shocked by that, but still sad to see. Still sad to see. It does look like they didn't really work on any games that I really know. Halifax Studio. I did want to see if they made any. Is there anything that they've made that is something people would know? It's Assassin's Creed Rebellion. I don't know that game. Yeah, apparently that was mostly it then. Not that that gives me any it gives them any right to do be like, oh, I didn't play it and it's an Assassin's Creed game, they all deserve to lose their jobs, because that's not fair. I just wondered if there was something else that they had worked on. Yeah, that mobile game. Yeah, that's too bad. Hopefully they're gonna get some good assistance while they're because it looks like they at least have the union to kind of be backing them up, and I'm sure that the union will fight for them to be making sure that they're getting some kind of severance, some kind of work placement help, and just a couple of the bunch of those little things to make sure that they're doing okay in their transition. Hopefully they find some jobs quickly. It's just like layoffs, essentially the same thing, but at least they have a union that will make sure that they're fighting for them and trying to help them get to a point that I think will be good for them. But yeah, super sad for the people working over at Halifax Studio. And Ubisoft is still out there as one of the top worst companies in the gaming space. So all right, I got two that are kind of related. They have a through line. So let's go ahead. Let's get into this first one. Vicky Blake wrote this one. Southern California police are trying to work out if multiple burglaries, including trading card businesses, are linked. Southern California police investigators thieves made off with thousands of dollars worth of trading cards over the weekend, targeting a trading card store in Simi Valley, California, in the early hours of Sunday morning, January 4th. As reported by KTLA, the thieves targeted rare Pokemon and sporting trade cards at Simi Sports Card, making off with almost every card in just 3 minutes. You can see the robbery take place on Instagram in the footage below, which, nah, I'm good. I don't really want to watch. But owner Jake Miller said they took single cards from our showcases after busting them open, of course. We have 5 display cases in here, and they were all full. Almost every card was stolen. It's several hundred cards, as well as some sealed boxes. Stories uncertain of the amount taken, but Miller estimates it costs around $50,000 to put things right and upgrade the store's security system. Card stores in the greater Los Angeles and Ventura County are being hit relentlessly, and we were once again victim this weekend, reads the Instagram post. Sunday morning at 3:30 a.m., we were broken into by a group of 5 thieves who stole most of our single inventory. Simi Valley was once known for law and order. What is happening? Honestly, this is the kind of shit that I see that I'm always like, who are the buffoons who are like, you know, deciding that they're gonna run an operation for Pokemon cards? Like, I know Pokemon cards are rare and they can be valuable, but it's so stupid. It reminds me of the videos of people being at like stores where they're trying to fucking buy a ton of these like these sets of Pokemon cards, and they're fucking pushing people out of the way and buying like everything, and it's so dumb. It's adults fighting over a child card game. And honestly, I love Pokemon. I'm just never gonna be that guy. That's just never if somebody gives me a fucking elbow to get past me to get some Pokemon cards, I'm gonna be like, yeah, whatever. I'm good, bro. Like, I'd rather some kids be able to enjoy them, and these stores and enthusiasts, not these people who are just gonna buy all this shit and then resell it. Yeah, it's a scalper tactic. It's nasty. It's gross. It's stupid. And this stuff is even worse because you're breaking into a store for cards. And honestly, I know that I'm reducing it a little bit, but like, you're essentially putting yourself in a position of, if caught, having some pretty serious like offenses on you for the rest of your life, potentially some jail time, depending on, and all for some Pokemon cards. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. Looks pretty good compared to copper pipes. Looks pretty good. Then stealing copper pipes? I have no idea, man. Listen, I don't know nothing about that. I just know I know people break into places and steal copper from places, but I don't know. It's all pretty dumb to me. A lower hustle. Damn, bro, we should tier list all the different hustles, like the different robberies you could do. Like, what is copper pipes on the tier list? What is Pokemon card stealing? Robbing a bank. Honestly, I kind of struggle to understand, like, in the copper hustle in general. Like, you have to take that somewhere and sell it. And I'm sure, like, if you're coming in with like a bunch of just random copper like pipes and shit, like, the dude at the place who like the metal scrapping area is probably gonna be like, buddy, where'd you get all this fucking copper? Hey, excuse me? They're gonna look at you sideways because some of it's gonna look like you fucking ripped it out of the wall. I feel like that's a harder one to like. Maybe they're like, yeah, we'll look the other way, whatever, we don't care. I don't know. But speaking of Pokemon cards, Logan Paul says he'll hand deliver the most expensive Pokemon card if you buy it from him at auction, and the price is already more than $2 million. Tom Phillips put this one together. As much as I don't want to talk about the Pauls ever, I do. I think this is a pretty interesting thing altogether. This Pokemon card. This is such a weird Pokemon card thing, but I honestly, I just, yeah. What a piece of shit, Logan Paul, because that's true. The most expensive Pokemon card in the world has been put up for sale by Logan Paul, the wrestler and influencer who previously paid $5.3 million for it, which is insane, but whatever. Scammed everyone from his liquid marketplace to buy back the card. Oh, really? I don't know about his, I mean, I know about some of his like weird crypto stuff, but I don't know enough. I thought he was a boxer. Is that his brother? Yeah, that's his brother. His brother is Jake. He's the boxer. Logan, it does like more the, he does like the WWE stuff. And also apparently some crazy scamming. Paul's mint condition PSA 10 rated Pikachu artist holds the Guinness World Record as the most expensive Pokemon trading card in existence, but it seems like the card could now be sold for an even higher amount. If you have a few $1 million to spare to make a bid, Paul has said he'll add to the card's value by throwing in a bejeweled chain, which he says is worth another $75,000, and hand deliver it to the auction's ultimate winner. Paul wore the card and chain during his WWE debut match at WrestleMania 38, and again for his bout against Anthony Joshua in Miami last month. Well, he didn't fight Anthony Joshua. It's a weird thing. This person is kind of getting the two people mixed up a little bit, which is funny, but he did probably have it during then, but I don't think he didn't do it. Was this platform where you could purchase a part ownership of collector items? Ah. Oh, what? He put the card up, sold 51% ownership to buyers, and then retains 49% ownership. Well, because he probably owns the majority of the ownership. I wonder if he'll have to pay people out for that shit. Based on their ownership. That's, I mean, honestly, insane. The fuck? Whether all of this does ultimately add to the card's value or not, the sale via the auction site Golden has already attracted interest. We should check this out, I guess. With early bids up to 2.1 and 39 days still to go. Why this card is so expensive? Only 40 copies of the Pikachu Illustrator card were ever manufactured and given away to winners at the 1998 Japanese fan contest. Allegedly, it sold out immediately, 2.5 million, but bought it back for 250,000. What the fuck? How do you split ownership over a card? Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like a weird, like the liquid marketplace thing sounds like the fucking scam. Sounds like the Pauls to me, doesn't it? All right, let's take a look at this. Current bid is only 2.2, which is actually insane still. So they still have it at 2.2. I thought it would be a little higher. This was yesterday at about 8 a.m. this was posted. So It's crazy that it hasn't really gone up any. And I will laugh if, well, I wonder, a lot of these like auction sites, there's like a minimum that it has to hit, right? I wonder if he has like a minimum that you have to hit before you won't be able to actually buy it. I might say in here, but it'd be hilarious if it sells for like 2 million and that thing is like 5 million worth. At least he would get scammed out of it a little bit. Or a stock share of an item. Yeah, but like, I agree with Funny, but like a card? It's so dumb, but whatever. Already paid him 2 mil up front. Oh my God, of course they did. Of course they did. Yeah, so he has it in his PSA plastic, whatever. And then he's got like a border of like like diamonds and stuff, gold and diamonds. And then he's got this stupid chain that it's on as well. It's really tacky looking, especially for a fucking card. It looks really weird. Oh, sounds like the fucking Paul brothers, huh? And paid off PSA. PSA is kind of a shady company, so could be. Honestly, could be. So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. Honestly, I do like to see. I just genuinely am interested in to see what people will pay for like these super crazy items. So like this one being like, ooh, a couple million. I wonder how much it could go up to. And so far, not that much. Honestly, there's a lot of time still left, but I was a little interested. Maybe there'll be some kind of whatever, but as of right now, yeah, just 2.2 with apparently the owner putting up 2 mil already to him. So it's too bad. I don't love it. I thought maybe they would say something in here about him auctioning the card, ownership to people, but I don't know. This sounds bad. All right, I got a pretty funny one. This next one is hilarious, and it's gonna need some background and things. So real quick, I want to kind of preface this whole part with, if you guys don't know, or you do know, Stranger Things just released its last handful of episodes, I believe last week. So I believe the 31st they dropped their last episode, the finale. The article we're gonna show may have some spoilers, probably not. I'm gonna keep any of my explanations spoiler free, but that point being that just be aware that if you're not into that, this is kind of a warning for you. But so apparently there was this movement around Stranger Things called Conformity Gate, and it was wild. So like I said, last Wednesday, Stranger Things puts up its finale. It's 2 hours long. People watch it. People are kind of contemplating over it, how they felt about it, and over the time from then to a day or two later, people start to feel like maybe a little unsatisfied with it or something, and they start to see plot holes in the final episode and the final season in general, where they're starting to say, well, hold on, there's these issues, and they're starting to make these weird connections, where they're trying to find reasons to believe that there was going to be a 9th episode, because the season was 8 episodes. There was going to be a secret 9th episode, and it was going to shadow drop on January 7th. And so this whole idea that they had some kind of idea that it was that there was gonna be another episode. And like I said, there's it was funny because the things ranged from like, oh, that's a pretty interesting insight and honestly not a bad idea, you know, like, oh, I could kind of see that, not great, but I could kind of see it, to just wild just speculation. It was like, bro, I don't think so. And it was this whole thing. And if you guys didn't know, yesterday was January 7th. That day came and gone and no episode dropped, and people were not happy, but there was a lot of cope, and it was hilarious. My Instagram algorithm, for whatever reason, was feeding me everybody who had this conformity gate theories, and I was just seeing so much of it. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking insane. Maybe they didn't take so long to finish it. Yeah, I know it. I mean, it was like 10 years to do the whole series. Here's what I would say. The whole series is out. I think it's worth going through and watching the whole series. I think it's a good series. I don't think it's a perfect series. I don't think it's a great series, but I think it's really good. Fell off after season 1. Yeah, I think season 2, I think 2 is like the worst season and people don't like 2 that much. So it like dips, and then 3 and 4 people really like, and then 5 is kind of another dip a little bit. It just depends. I thought 5 was fine. 5 is the last season too. So again, there could be some slight spoilers. I don't know. I haven't got to pre-read this. I will try to be, like I said, I tried to be as vague as I could. But you know, just understand. Wesley and Poole put this one together for us. A Stranger Things conformity gate theory turns out to be nonsense as predicted, and Netflix flashy trailer for the upcoming projects isn't helping fans deal with it. So the Stranger Things conformity gate theory has, as expected, turned out to be nonsense, leaving conspiracy theorists facing the cold, harsh reality that season 5 really is the end of the show. Oh god, the show. In the wake of Stranger Things season 5's divisive finale, the so-called conformity gate theory spread like wildfire across social media, especially TikTok. It posits that the lengthy epilogue we saw in the final episode was an illusion created by the semi-main villain Vecna, who remained alive and well. Some fans spent a great deal of time and energy assembling, quote, clues that point to the shadow drop of an episode 9 of season 5 that would reveal the true ending yesterday on January 7th. Alas, that failed to materialize, and it turned out that any quote clues pointing to something happening today were in fact related to Netflix making a song and dance of upcoming projects with flashy trailer teasing TV shows and movies to come out in 2026. Yeah, so exactly. People were just feeling a little underwhelmed with the season and the finale, and it was really, really wild. I wasn't really gonna talk about it, and I kind of wanted to wait and see like what was gonna happen, because all honesty, like maybe there was a 1% chance like this actually happens, and it would have been like, oh, okay, that's interesting, but yeah, there was almost a 99% chance they were never going to shadow drop in a last episode. But I did see somebody specifically point out that, like, man, how crazy it is that your fans of your show were like, man, that season finale sucked so bad, there's got to be one more that is the true ending. And I was like, oh my god, that is true. As the writers of the show, there has to be like, damn guys. But also it is crazy too, because honestly, like we watched it, the series finale. I think we watched it on Thursday last week. And we both, and I think Emily and I were like, oh, okay, like not bad. I don't think either of us were like, we weren't wowed or anything. And I was like, whatever, move on. Series is over, you'll find something else to watch, whatever. And then the writers did a bunch of interviews after the fact, and people were asking about these like plot holes or whatever, and their answers were so bad. People were like, bro, I think I fucking hate these guys. I think I might hate these guys. Oh, it's so funny. It's just weird. It's been a weird little series around like the end of this show. But whatever. I know this got a lot of movement over the last week, but a lot over the last couple of days, because leading up to the 7th, that's when it was gonna happen, and then when it didn't, there's a lot of copium going around. Kind of true. Yeah, it's kind of true. But I would also say the fans who are kind of thinking about this is like, I don't know, they were a little bit delusional in the first place. Like I said, I think Emily and I we like the show. We both came out of the last episode being like, no, okay. We weren't ever like, man, that sucks so bad, I hope there's another episode. I don't know. It's so hard to get a finale right. I feel like that's like the hardest thing for fantastic shows, to nail a finale. They're always somewhat divisive, or people were just like, oh, it wasn't satisfying. It's so tough. But yeah, if you didn't know, Stranger Things runs into the same problems a lot of other shows have, and even more so because of some rabid fans. So yeah, honestly, like I said, I didn't have much that I was going to go over this one. I just kind of wanted to bring it up, but mostly as well, I think it's a good series. It's worth going through. You definitely got to just stick with it, but I think it's fine. It's not anything groundbreaking. It's not anything super crazy or special, but I think it's worth the time, especially if you do it over a long chunk of time. And honestly, just a funny turn of events. Yo, Jenna, 51 months. Thank you so much. Hey, y'all. What's happening, Jenna? Sorry for the interruption. Never be sorry. Never be sorry. Especially if we're just celebrating the support. I appreciate it. How are you doing, Jenna? How is everything going for you? Oh, no, we just talking about Stranger Things. I got one more for us, guys, and this is about to change all of us old men skis. A big assessment yesterday and did really well, as expected. I would expect no less. I knew that you would. Yeah, if anybody was gonna do anything great, it was gonna be Jenna. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, earlier we were talking about being old and my back hurting and people not sleeping well and other people's back hurting, and so we're just kind of jumping right back into that again. And Andy Corbley wrote this one. Anti-aging drug regrows knee cartilage in major breakthrough that could end knee replacements. And honestly, I love this. As a guy who has had knee issues for a long time in my life, essentially all of my life. When I was very young, my knees would become very sore. And when I went to go see my doctor about it, he would be like, okay, cool. We'll take an evaluation. And so one of the things that would happen was they would do like, you would do a squat and everything. And when he would listen to my knees, they would pop like the whole way down, like crackle the whole way down. And he was like, damn, that does not sound good. So they went through and looked at a lot of like the x-rays and stuff on my knees, and between my kneecap and my, the bone in there where there's supposed to be cartilage, there's very little or none. Not none, but like it's so minimal. Yeah, so a lot of days when I'm on my feet a lot and running or walking a lot, my knees become very sore. It's not anything crazy, like to the point like I haven't been immobilized from it, but like some days when I'll like at the end of the day, like I'll be going upstairs to bed or something, and I'll be like, I just feel it in my knees. And so yeah, listen, this is for me, guys. Now it's probably going to be insanely expensive, so you know what, I'll never be able to afford it, but the balls of eyes are saved with me, as we expected. Those delicate fingies are so gentle on those bad boys. And why are they doing this? I don't know. Don't worry about it. Give me that new cartilage. Hopefully they're just hopefully it's made out of sharks or something. Save my crackly knees. Yeah, I know it. I don't know. I haven't even tested to see if my knees crack still. I don't even notice it, I think, anymore. I don't know why I'm about to do that. I can't hear nothing. I can't hear them. I have headphones on, but it's there's music and stuff going on. I don't know what I was trying. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I don't fucking know. An injection that blocks the activity of a protein involved in aging reverses naturally occurring cartilage loss in knee joints of old mice, a Stanford medicine-led study has found. The treatment also prevented the development of arthritis after knee injuries such as ACL tears, often experienced by athletes or recreational exercises. An oral version of the treatment is already in clinical trials with the goal of treating age-related muscle weakness. Honestly, so far sounds great. It always makes me laugh that they, we obviously do a lot of like testing on mice and stuff, but it makes me laugh to think of like these kind of like old or super athletic mice and their tiny kneecaps, and they're just like watching them, like checking them out, like, oh yeah, look at him, he's so athletic now. You can tell his knees are doing great. Those little tiny knees are oh my god, look at him. Man, he ran an extra 3 minutes on the wheel today. His knees must be doing great. Those caps are looking vibrant and healthy. Those little mice knees, right? I don't know how you quantify. I mean, I know that they're testing them, and they're probably actually looking at the knees, but like, yeah, it just makes me laugh trying to be like, they're just up there like, check out this one's knees. Look how tiny they are, but they look like they're really working. On a scale from 1 to 10, how do your knees feel today? Give me 1 squeak. For every level of good it is. A sample of human tissues from knee replacement surgeries in the joint also responded to the treatment, making new functional cartilage as a result, which suggests that in the future, knee and hip replacement may be totally unnecessary. The treatment directly targets the cause of osteoarthritis and degenerative joint disease that affects 1 of every 5 adults in the United States and is estimated to cost about $65 billion in direct healthcare costs each year. Prevention or a replacement is the only strategy social-wide, as no drug can slow down or reverse the disease. The protein blocked by the injection 15-PGDH is a master regulator of aging and is in fact termed a gerozyme due to its increase in prevalence as the body ages. Gerozymes also drive the loss of tissue function. They are a major force behind age-related loss of muscle strength in mice. So is this going to affect people more than just in like your knees and hips? Like, I wonder how much, like they're obviously talking about some anti-aging kind of, or slowing at least the aging process, I'm assuming, but blocking the function of 15-PGDH with a small molecule results in an increase in old animal muscle mass and endurance. Conversely, expressing 15-PGDH in young mice causes their muscles to shrink and weaken. Okay. In bone and nerve and blood cell regeneration is due to increase in the proliferation and specialization of tissue-specific stem cells. However, cartilage generated chondrocytes change their patterns of gene expression to assume a more youthful state without the involvement of stem cells. So it's not, is it stem cells or not? Are they not explaining what it is? I'm reading, and honestly, I'm not picking up a lot. I'm reading, but I didn't remember if they said anything about it being stem cells. But wouldn't be that surprising if they were. Mice are getting swole. I hope so. As I said, they're about to be on the wheel for a lot longer. Like how GPL1s help some people with addiction and ADHD. Really? What are GPL1s? Is that it's another protein something? It's a protein that it's blocking, right? Was the 15 PGDHs. The BGBTHs. This is a new way of regenerating adult tissue, and it has significant clinical promise for treating arthritis due to aging or injury, said Helen Blau, PhD, professor of microbiology and immunology. We were looking for stem cells, but they are clearly not involved. It's very exciting. Okay, so it's not stem cells. It is some other way of just blocking the protein. Or a protein, but it's a class of weight loss meds. Weight loss meds. It's not like I know the big hip one is Ozempic, right? But it's not like something like that. Because I don't even know. I know that I understand how Ozempic works. I don't look into like a lot of that kind of stuff because I actually don't care. I feel like those kinds of things are always weird. But I feel like it could be something similar. I don't know. Zepbound is another volume. Okay, so it is. Man, I don't like that idea though. You know? I don't know. It's tough. It's tough because I feel like as humans we're always finding like, we always try to find like ways to like help people, you know, function. So when something's wrong, we find a way to fix it. But like people like that do like weight loss stuff, like yes, there are legitimate people who will need the help, but a lot of that stuff becomes just available and people just use use it who don't need it and shit. Like, I don't know. That guy doesn't, like, come on, bro. Millions of people suffer from joint pain and swelling as they age, said Blau's colleague and co-author Nidhi Bhutani, a PhD and associate professor at of orthopedic surgery. It is a huge unmet medical need. Until now, there has been no drug that directly treats the cause of cartilage loss. But this gyrozyme inhibitor causes a dramatic regeneration of cartilage beyond that reported in response to any other drug or intervention, which is crazy. So they're just doing a blocker, essentially, an inhibitor, and it's causing the cartilage to grow back. But I wonder why. Like, it sounds like it's just like, it's like, well, it's reversing time, but it's not. It's just turning something off, and then the body's like, cool, we're good. Like, I don't, I kind of, oh my God. This seems like, this is the closest thing to like magic to me, these kinds of things where it's like the body will be all right. Will be all right if you just turn this off. Like, that's kind of crazy. What other things could we, like, this seems like it's really close to, like, I mean, not really close, but you know what I'm saying, like really close to essentially turning off other things that make us expire. Like, as we get old and, like, like the cells in your skin like start to break down and your skin starts to wrinkle and things, like I forget what it's specifically called, but like, is there going to be something that they're like, well, we just do this inhibitor and actually your skin just goes back to normal? You're like, wait, what? It's kind of crazy. Like, we're getting, it just feels like we're getting closer to those things. Now they could be, very, very far off, but we're closer. Obviously every day you're closer than you were before, but man, it's crazy. Thick bone summer. Damn, actually I'm gonna get down with thick bone summer. I think I'm getting in on thick bone summer, but not in the same way you guys are thinking about it. Bodies are weird. It's true. It seems simple, but the amount of work it took to get here is insane. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I was gonna say is there's so much work that's before this, but I feel like this part of like of science is like the closest to like I said, magic, to that, like, oh, we're gonna be able to turn off aging, essentially. Like, we're getting closer to that. Now you turn off this thing, it doesn't mean that everything goes away. There's obviously still other diseases and other things, but we seem to be getting closer. And I've also I do feel like the longer people are around, say where we push the life expectancy of people from like 70 or 80 to 120, 150 or something like that. The longer people are here, the more chances that other things are going to go wrong. Things like dementia and cancer and things like that, terrible things. But I feel like it's just weird that we feel like we're getting close. Not close, but close. I wouldn't want to be 120, but why not? Let me ask. I'm not saying that you're wrong or that I'm not with you on that, but I'm curious about the reason of why. There are three main types of cartilage in the human body. One, hyaline cartilage, is smooth and glossy, providing a low friction surface for lubrication and flexibility in joints like ankles, hips, shoulders, and parts of the knee. Hyaline cartilage, also known as articular cartilage, is the cartilage most commonly affected by osteoarthritis. I'd be so frail, but so I guess the point is, if we're getting people's life expectancy to that point, you wouldn't be, because these things would be reversing a lot of the issues that would make you get to that point. So say you could live to, let's say it would be like 120, but your quality of life goes up a little bit during that time too. Like, you know, at 120 you feel 70. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse, I don't know. It's just a long time. It'd be a long time. At that point I'd just be existing. But honestly, I think like as people get older, I think people fall into two camps, you know? Like you get to a point where it's like, I wish I had more time because now my time's running out. You know, there's things you want to do. And for those people, I think this would be great. And then other people who are just like, man, I am just existing. Like I'm ready. I've done the things I want to do. It depends on how fulfilled you feel in life by certain points in life. Maybe playing some Wii Sports, honestly, with all that sweet new cartilage you're gonna have, you're gonna be able to play. Osteoarthritis occurs when a joint is stressed by aging, injury, or obesity. The chondrocytes, that's a weird word. I don't know that one, if I'm honest. Begin to release pro-inflammatory molecules and to break down collagen, which is the primary structural protein of cartilage. When collagen is lost, the cartilage thins and softens, and the accompanying inflammation causes the joint to swell and pain that hallmarks of the disease. Under normal circumstances, articular cartilage rarely regenerates, although some populations of putative stem or progenitor cells capable of generating cartilage have been identified in bone. Attempts to identify similar populations of cells in the articular cartilage have been unsuccessful. Man, this is they're throwing a couple of just words that I'm not as used to. It's one of those ones where you're like, you'd be reading it to yourself and you'd be like, oh, I think I get it. Honestly, they're kind of breaking down a lot more of the study, and I'm not gonna get too much more into it. I feel like we got a good chunk of like what's happening. Honestly, if you do want to check these this article or any other articles, they're all in the Discord in the news section. They're all listed within the day that we went over them. So if you're ever interested, you want to go through more of this, which does talk about, I think, more of the background behind a lot of this, make sure you jump into the Discord and check it out. Some Wii bowling. Hit me on Just Dance 2120. Damn, it's a long time, bro. You're living way longer than 120 then. If you're living on 20, if you're doing Just Dance 2120, Jenna's about to be old. A long ways away. It is. It's less than 100 years though, so. Oh, all right. I think that's gonna wrap it up for our news today. Some pretty awesome stuff. This is very interesting stuff. I'm interested to see how this expands and becomes kind of viable for humans. Obviously, there's still some testing and things going on, but lots of good stuff. It sounds like in the next few years. So we're gonna get into a little bit of Paper Mario, which is a very big tone shift, but yeah, I think, like I said, I think that's it for news today. I'll see y'all on the other side.
Thank you, Cody.
Oh, I'm a ghost again. Woo! Woo! I bet Brian Johnson is on top of it, bro. He about to get so much. He about to be so much out there, bros. Plenty was saying it's 95 years away. Only, yeah. Listen, You're right. I'd be 131. So honestly, I'm kind of down with it all of a sudden. I'd like to be around in 2120. Honestly, okay, so let me see. Okay, so I was wondering how old would I be if I lived to the year 2100? I have to be 110, which is just, I don't think that's gonna work, you know? I don't think I'm gonna live that long. He wanted to take his son's knees, bro. Oh my God, it's crazy how much he's like just farming his son with supple knees. I hope my knees are just massive at that point with so much cartilage. There's just so much cartilage packed into those bad boys at that point, you know? Ugh. They just packed my knees full of the lidge. You know, it's short for cartilage. The lidge. Oh my goodness. All right, I think I'm gonna probably take a quick break. Make a little U for spare parts, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what he did. He was just like, I need to pop one of these bad boys out so I can get a little spare part machine. Crunchy thick ears. Ew. I hope it's not crunchy. It's supposed to be well, I guess the cartilage in your ears is like kind of like tough. I've been thinking about like the ones in your knees is supposed to be like soft, you know, smooth. The ones in your ear is pretty crazy actually. Get that thick ear. Recently we were talking about it at work though, about how, you know, people get like their industrial part of their ear pierced, like the industrial done. It's the part where you get like this part of your ear all the way up to here, and it's like 2 spots, and then you do like a bar, you know. And I don't really remember exactly the full details, but I do remember somebody getting that done. And the skin started to grow over the piercing, which is bad. You got your daith done? Oh, really? How was it? Honestly, because apparently I need to get my daith done. Recently, I get a lot of migraines, and I was told that getting your daith pierced can help relieve some of the pressure, and for some people, it really helps them with not having migraines, or having very fewer migraines. It sounded crunchy as it was done. Gross. But yeah, I was asking too. Because the person was like, you're supposed to get your daith pierced. That's really supposed to help. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, which one do you get done? Do you just get one done, or do you need both done? And they were like, I think it's just one. I was like, okay, so how do you know which one to get done then? Which ear do you get done? But yeah, I would want to know how you felt about it. It didn't feel like it would be. I didn't feel like it would be that crazy. I've just not gotten any cartilage pierced. Not like my lip is very soft. The nose is pretty soft for the most part, and then the ears are soft down there. I don't know how it's supposed to help with that. It's some part of like the circulation of blood and stuff there. It helps relieve some of the pressure. I don't know. I don't know, Jenna. Are you asking me? I'm not a fucking doctor. It takes a while to heal. Yeah. That was the other point that I made to somebody. That person was like, Bro. They take so long. Piercings take so long. Like tattoos are great because like within like a week or two, they're good. I mean, you know, not good, but they're good. A daith piercing placed in the owner's cartilage fold of the ear is an anecdotal migraine remedy believed by some to work through acupuncture like pressure or vagus nerve stimulation, but there's no strong scientific evidence to support it. Well, I mean, there was a study, daith piercing in a case of chronic migraines, a possible vagal modulation. It looks like it's saying vagal. Discussion, conclusion. Of the 380 patients with daith piercings completing the survey, 47.2% experienced a reduction in migraine frequency. Of the remainder half, 4.7 got worse, and the others did not show any change. Half, or 49.9% of the responders experienced less severe attacks. However, the number of responders who had no further migraine attacks decreased over the months. Yeah. It is not intuitive how a piercing can provide a clinical benefit in a migraine. Yeah, well, apparently not, huh? So maybe it will, maybe it won't. Yeah, for sure. Maybe it's all mental. Trick your brain into not hurting you anymore. True. I'll just, next time it hurts, I'll just tell it to stop, you know? Most people just need to hydrate. Yeah, it's probably true. Listen, I'm always doing a pretty decent job at trying to make sure that I'm like when I get them, like that I have like a checklist of like, yeah, water is always one. Like, have I been drinking enough water? And a lot of the times when I get them is when I've been having enough water. Food dyes can fucking do it too. There's so much shit that can happen, and it's just there's so many problems with it. Like, it's like, I don't know. I try not to tell too many people about it because everybody is like, have you tried this? Have you tried this? Have you tried this? I think Vash is the only person who is tried to help me with things that are not things everybody else recommends for me. Honestly, the only person so far. So the delayed healing, honestly, kind of interesting, because I was thinking like, yeah, your brain can't focus on two things at once. So if there's some pain in the ear, maybe it makes it so you don't notice it as much. And then over time, as it heals, like the pain from your ear goes down, but the pain from your headaches start to go up. And it could be. Yeah, I was gonna say migraines kind of run in my family, so I don't know. We don't have a good way of avoiding them right now, so you have some pretty ear holes. Yeah, honestly, that's what I thought too. I was like, listen, if I did it and it didn't help, and I was like, it'd be kind of cool to have them done though. Have like the daiths pierced. I don't mind a piercing. I know that seems crazy coming from me, you know. I know it's crazy, but like I don't mind having ear piercings for face piercings or other piercings. There are no other piercings. Sorry. Yeah, I just think the healing process of piercings is such a pain in the ass. I hate it. It takes so long. I don't want to do it. You so crazy. Yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate you yes-anding me on this. So yeah, maybe at some point I will. Maybe at some point. I'd have to go to somebody who I trust. The place that did my nose, I really liked. They'd probably be a good one to go to, but we'll see. I'll do it. Honestly, I think I'm good. I think that's gonna be a no from me, dog. I feel like it's one of those ones that, like, I don't know, man. It's gonna suck. I feel like it's gonna suck. It's gonna hurt more than it should. I feel like cartilage is not easy. I don't know. Fuck if I know. You stick to eyes. That's I feel like Vash's sentiment was like, "Oh, you just stick to eyes, sweetie." You just stick to eyes, sweetie. It's okay. Oh, I can be great at piercing. Nobody's saying you couldn't be. You just, not right now. There's some studying to be done there. But you could do it. You can do anything you put your mind to, and we believe in you. But as of January 8th, 2026, just a little too much right now. Needing balance does make sense. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna grab a quick all those eyes and hands and no lacerations. I'm supposed to be trusted with needles and eyes. Listen, and we trust you with those ones. Now, when it comes to needles other places, we're not saying no. We're just saying, there's some experience that might need to be happened first, okay? All right, I need to grab a break. I need to pee so bad. I've been drinking water, hydrating like Jenna's been saying. Oh my God, title's such a kiss ass. Oh my God, title's such a kiss ass. Oh no, Jenna, I'll tell you the real truth. I don't trust you. Not right now, okay? Listen, you need people who are real to you in life, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you need people who are real. Maybe title is I'm joking. This is a joke, guys. I'm gonna get that break, as Vash said. Yeah, let's grab a quick five. Girls been on the needle grind. All right, title. Put your money where your mouth is. I need you to go ahead and get pierced by Jenna, and then we'll talk. Yes, I'd like a $20 piercing plus a expensive flight. Plus an expensive flight to the UK. Thank you. A $20 piercing plus whatever expensive flight I need to take. I know I'd nail it. I'm not saying you wouldn't. Okay, real quick. Real quick. I promise this is the last thing. So I've tried to show off my ears a little bit. You guys have seen them just a touch. But I have two piercings. Both of them are gauged. They're just little gauges. But my bottom one is like a normal piercing. Like I actually went and had someone like do it, like a professional. The the second one up here was done by my one friend in school with the safety, you know, with the safety needles, you know, the safety pins. So listen, I've had crazy people do some of my piercings. So honestly, I'm all tapped out. I'm all tapped out on having people do that, but you do that but not let me pierce you? Yeah, listen, I was young and dumb when I did it. I was in school, in high school. I was dumb. He pierced it so fucking crooked too. Like say this is like the hole through the first part. The other one is like this. It's so fucking crooked. It's not as easy as you think. All right, I'm gonna grab a quick 5. If you guys need to get a break, this is gonna be a great. How did you not get infected? We cleaned it. Yeah. No, we kept it clean. We're good. We still have like soap and stuff here, Jenna. Like the US is not completely devoid of like sanitation. As bad as it looks. As bad as it looks, the US does have soap. So I think we cleaned the needle with alcohol and some crazy heat. And then he pierced it, and then we shoved like a surgical steel earring through it, and then I cleaned it really good and kept it clean. Oh my gosh, soap needs to be surgical grade, my guy. Nope. I'm telling you right now, it doesn't. Mine's been fine. I mean, it needs to be. You can't leave just untreated metal in your ear. You have to change it out at some point. It's fine. No, I don't think so. I think people overreact, and the surgical grade stuff is just like some companies trying to sell you on it. Honestly, it's actually big consumerism, and you're falling into it. Nah, it's fine. Hand sanitizer? We didn't have hand sanitizer in that day and age. It's fine. You just, as soon as you pierce it, then you put the other one through it. It's fine. I've had other infections with my ears and stuff, but never that one, which is crazy, but it's fine. Internally screaming? No. There's no need. You're literally delaying my break more and more by just not understanding that it was fine. That people get too worked up about how they get their ears pierced. You can do it in a dirty classroom with your buddy, you know, with a really stupid needle.
Daughter.
Oh. Obama, bro, you gotta enunciate, my dude. It sounded like my man said daughter. You don't have to suspend me, broski. I feel like I do, though. I don't get to see Jenna that often, so I feel like I got to. Please don't take this advice, kids. What kids? It's all adults here. And if you take my advice, like, I'm just saying. 18 plus. I don't think I actually have it limited. Do I limit it? I don't know if I do. Honestly, I was gonna turn that shit off because honestly, I don't care about it that much. I'm gonna. I always felt like, you know, we'll say it's 18 plus, but I don't want to make the streams limited. It feels like it's gonna limit my audience at some point, and maybe I have, and maybe I haven't. I don't fucking know. No, honestly, yeah. Like I said, I'm not actually saying this is good advice. I'm just saying that's how it was done, and I'm saying it wasn't a good idea when I did it. It's just why I'm saying it's not a good idea to try it again. Nah, Now, if you took like a 2-hour class on how to pierce, like I'd be all right, depending on what it is. Like septums and stuff. Septums are weird because you have to get them. If you don't do them right, they can be like.
What do you call a wizard that loves dating apps? Bumbledary.
Oh my god. What do you call a wizard that loves dating apps? Bumbledore. Bumbledore. Jenna just cares. Right. But yeah, like when Emily got her septum done, the guys like when they were marking it, they were trying to make sure that it would be lined up within her face, not within her nose. So that way when you look at her, it looks straight. There's some like artistry and stuff like that I think is learned over time. But like an ear piercing, honestly, is whatever. A date piercing, I don't know. Like I don't know like what all goes into those things, but that's what I say. You'd hope they'd want it straight. I don't think you. Okay, so yeah, they do, but like there's a lot of places that don't care. They're just there for like, you go in and they're like, yeah, it's $20. Yep, we'll pierce it. Cool, here you go, you're done. Like there's a lot of places that don't care. It's just like going to a restaurant. Like it depends on how much people in that service care about what they're doing, and so you got to find places that care, and the ones that do, those are the ones you go back to, right? That's wild. I don't think it's that wild. Honestly, I think it's maybe it's a US America, a US thing. And told me to mark where I wanted and showed me the mirror. See, fucking exactly. It's kind of a normal thing here, which is I don't think it's a good thing. So when you find places that are good, like it might be like it's a good thing, which is why I'm also saying that. All being said, why I wouldn't allow it. I wouldn't want Jenna to do a piercing until she was ready for it, yo. That shit glow because the placement was bad for loops. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, because I had my nose pierced a long time ago when Vash and I first kind of met, and the guy pierced it really weirdly. He pierced it so much further down, and it didn't sit right. And then I ended up letting it close up, and then I went to this other place, and they did like a bunch of they were doing like the measurements and stuff to make sure that it was going to be sitting right with how I wanted my nose ring and stuff. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, because I went to a place that I think that did that. They like cared. They actually like took the time. My point was like, yeah, like it's just there's so much variation in the human body and stuff too. It's a real art. All right. Can I get my break, guys? All right, let me get a break for real. For real on God. No cap. Like a 30-minute course. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, if you do a couple minutes, if you do a course or two, then let's talk. All right, if you guys need to get up, stretch, hit the bathroom, get something to eat, something to drink, whatever you got to do, just meet me back here in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we were just getting into some Last of Us 2 right now, going up against the Rat King, doing a little running. So sit back and watch me square so hard.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay, so we're looking for like a motor
Oh my God, it's so bright. Yum, 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 yum. That's all you get too, just a flash, you know? No more. Oh my God! You son of a bitch. God damn it. Right. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. What is happening? Oh. I thought that I was typing. Where are you going? Where are you going? Damn, I am good. Damn, we're really getting a lot of P's out of this game. Oh shit! Ooh, what a pretty ocarina. I love this part. I don't know. Damn. Oh man. Oh, come on. Oh damn, she breakdancing now. Ray gun over here, Jesus Christ. Chill, 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 chill. Boop, boop. Uh-oh, you dead? You dead? You dead? You dead? Yeah. Whoa! What the fuck is this music? What is this? Got it, guys. I got it. Hey, no! Holy shit. I almost done fucked that up. After all that work. Nice, bro. Oh, hey. I killed him. I will say, man, the combat has no weight to it at all. About to be dead is what they are. Oh, nice! Damn, bro. How you about to do that? Guys, stop. This is not a good use of your guys' time. I'm telling you that right now. Let me go ahead and redo this bad boy. I know you're out there. You got nowhere to hide. Oh, hey, Ellie. Nothing. Man, didn't matter. Your neck breaks when it impacts the flagpole. It's okay. You're no longer the pony. An explosion of confetti announces your success. You gain 9 million experience and reach level 1000. Surrender your soul now to enable graphics. I don't think I can open a portal here. Come back to the desktop. We'll try another. All right. My neck, my back, my pony, and my... Never knew those games had enough story for a movie. There you go. Oh, Joel, there's another guy here. Joel, do you know there's another guy? Oh, Joel, there's two guys. Joel, there's a lot of guys. There are a lot of dudes. You know this? Joe, get that guy.
Man.
Nah, fucking shoot. Got a down slash. Inspired by
Yeah, I
Cody.
saw that.
Where he go? Where the fuck are we going?
I'm not sure why my camera is struggling so much between scenes, but whatever. That's fine. Welcome on back. Hopefully everybody had a good break. Oh, it's pretty good for me. We're gonna get into some Paper Mario finally. Let me. I broke good. Damn. You remember when they used to break bad? Good. I'm glad. Yeah, I need to I do really want to look at getting my my little Daith Pierce at some point. Just, you know, even if it helped even a little bit, I think it'd be pretty worth it. Oh. Also, I need to real quick, guys. Don't you worry. Ice in the cartilage lab. Oh, there they are. Plenty. Hilarious. I gotta send something over to Vash real quick. Oh. I wonder if the lab mice have thick ears. Yeah, I was wondering because they're saying like that it's targeting almost a specific kind of cartilage that was like knee and hip kind of specific, but they didn't say like they said those things, but didn't say that there was anything else like that it could target. But honestly, it probably could, right? It probably could have like a couple of other little things in there, and they do get some like extra cartilage other places. That would be wild. Try getting a date through that. You ever seen like boxers who get hit in the ear enough and it breaks the cartilage and then it heals and then it breaks and heals, like over time, like their ears become like so swollen like together and everything. They call it like cauliflower ear. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, I wonder if they get their Daith pierced. That would be more funny than anything else. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get into a little Paper Mario. Excuse me, PP Mario. Why you no go? Excuse me? Well, we're never playing Paper Mario again. Oh, damn, you can really see how I put this together, huh? Whoops. Okay. All right, hold on, let me see. Oh, okay. There she go. Whoa, oh, there she go. Had to reset her. Yeah, Paper Mario is your fave? Really? Paper Mario is awesome, right? Tea and dessert. What kind of tea? What kind of dessert, bud? Tell us. Give us the tea. You can see what I did there. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Let's. No. We can just back up here. Thick mice ears, strong mice knees, right? What was I gonna do? Oh. We have 119 coins. I kept thinking that maybe I would run back and get some little oinkos or whatever they were called. Do you think I could do that? How much time do you think that would cost? Aldi's had an apple strudel with no dairy in it, so I figured I'd treat myself. Dude, that's amazing. I'm gonna use that. There were 4, but it was a 2-pack. Dude, that sounds amazing though. I've been thinking about that dude that plays Prince Charles in The Crown. It would work wonders. Wait, I'm so confused. I'm legit so confused. Yeah, post the photo up, man. But also, oops, I gotta get my shit together here, guys. Can we do a quick run back? I don't think I know who that guy is. I should look him up. I will look him up in a moment. Yeah, send me back real quick while I look this guy up. Said, oops. The crown path. Apparently the guy's name is Dominic West. Charles, along with Sausage Finger, have sticky out ears. Oh my gosh. Well, Prince Charles 100% has some sticky out ears. That guy got some big sticky out ears. All right, guys. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why did we do all this? Well, we got to get more. We got to get more piggies, obviously. I don't like thinking about his ears. What do you like thinking about him, you know? What is it that you do like thinking about it? Oh. The dude that plays young Charles that's in the Knives Out film. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, yeah, look at that guy. He's flashing, yeah, he's flashing like gold. I like gold. All right, one more. Is he in the new Knives Out film? Or the old ones? The one who plays the priest? The one that everybody's like kind of weirdly obsessed with right now? Ooh, floral piggy. I mean, it kind of looks floral-ish. All right, I said one more, but we obviously need one more. Josh O'Connor, he played Charles. Honestly, I'm not sure who Charles is in the movie. Ooh, look at this one. He's got the navy with the star kind of pattern on it, or clouds. It looked like stars early on, but Knives Out 3 cast. Yeah. The guy that everybody's obsessed with from that film. He played the priest. Yeah. People are kind of a little strangely obsessed with him. Like a little bit weirdly obsessed. He played young Charles in The Crown. Yeah, it's hard to, I mean, when you're looking up like the cast, it's hard to, it doesn't say like young or old, at least the one I saw. Sorry. There's still some time before the next departure. Come back in a bit. Oh, I done fucked myself. Wait, what do I gotta do? How long do I gotta wait? Oh my God, I done fucked myself. Chamomile, hibiscus, spearmint, rose petal, blackberry leaves, lemongrass, peppermint, sarsaparilla, lemon balm, licorice root, pineapple juice concentrate, and passion fruit concentrate. Bro, that's, if I'm being honest, it's a little too much. It sounds like it's probably fine, but like that's so many flavors, bro. Are you getting on? Yeah. All right, we're good. I think people weirdly like a priest. They liked Hot Priest from Fleabag. Yeah, for some reason people think people were really they were definitely a little horny for him. Only seen was Charles. He is kind of very Charles-like. It doesn't taste like much. It's for the relaxation. That's crazy that it doesn't taste like much. With that amount of shit, you would think that that thing would be punching you in the face with flavor. Like, damn, this is so much palaver. Yeah, shut up, bro. All right. Also, we should do a save real quick. Oh my God. Hit the fucking save box, bro. All right, we're good. It mostly tastes like chamomile, rose, and lavender. That's fair. A lot of floral for the most part. So much happening. Pineapple is an interesting, kind of what I thought. Pineapple leaves is kind of interesting. Is that what it was? Pineapple? No, pineapple juice concentrate. WT, bro. All right, where the F did we go before? Oh, we can go. Whoa, buddy. Easy there. Thank you. Take me across. Love. Quake hammer badge. Slightly damage all enemies on the ground or ceiling. Dude, sick. I need to get away. We don't want to. I don't want to fight nobody right now. I ain't about all this fighting shit, guys. Honestly, I'm not much of a fighter, guys. Are interesting because it's in a tea bag. Yeah, that's what I wondered. Was it just like the concentrate and then it was like dehydrated and then ground up or something? Oh, look at this mother effer up in the tree. You can tell he's gonna be a son of a bitch. This is a block of pineapple essence. It's I love when people make the description. It's like a pineapple whispered to it. Hey, hold up. A second, partner. I fucking told you. I friggin' told you.
Just a darn minute. Oh, this is too deep. I'm sorry. It's too deep.
Just a darn minute. Does this one go this way? Oh, it does.
Just a darn minute. I've seen you somewhere.
Yep, very similar.
There we go. Yep, very similar. You look a lot like this feller Mario, who's on Bowser's wanted list. Now, Gif, what's your name? It's Luigi? Well, Luigi, pardon. You do look like this dude. Well, you're not Mario, I guess. I reckon you can pass.
W. Oh, he's an idiot, guys. We're good. We're absolutely good. I think he'll come back for us, but for now, we're good. Oh, a little purple. A little purple. A little purple. A bit of purple. Oh, damn, look at this. And a save. Damn, we're absolutely going crazy. Bro, where the hell are we going? This just feels like an empty desert for no reason. Oh, there's a down here. All right, well, let's talk to these dudes. I like the dude with the mustache, though. Like, that's actually kind of a cool look, bro. Well, hello there, old boy. I don't, what is this? I don't know. What about?
Well, hello there, old boy. How goes the trails, eh? I'm known as Colorado. I'm an archaeologist, you know. I travel the world. At the moment, I'm turning dry desert upside down to find a dry ruin. My assistants have attempted to gather information in dry outpost, which is near here. Sadly, as of yet, we're having a little success. All I need is a clue, and we'll be golden.
You're Colorado, correct? The name's Paracari. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter, duly delivered. A postman's job is never done.
Oh, good show. It's a letter from my wife. Thank you ever so, old chap. This is just what I needed to give me strength to go on. I know. I'll pass this along as a spot of thanks. I came across it while I was immersed in the digging around here. Ah, yes, a star piece.
Empty strudel? Bro, what does empty strudel mean? I didn't look to see if there was a strudel photo, though. Oh, hold on. Let me look at the strudel photo. Oh, that's a delicious looking strudel. And the man said there's no dairy in this bad boy? Man, you guys will have to check this out by checking out the Discord. And you want to see Vash's strudel, which is not a euphemism in this point. Empty in dessert. You right. I definitely did. But you know, sometimes when you say stuff and then you forget that you say stuff. I think that's what happened. Am I supposed to fight that kid? Like, I kind of want to. Honestly, I do want to kind of fuck that kid up. Oh, there's so many of them. We go multi-bounce on it. Let's do it. Bah! Okay. Oh my god, I suck! Oh my god, I suck! Oh my god. Got him. All right, we do multi-bounce for real this time, guys. Good enough, at least. I'll take that. I got his bitch. Oh shit, my bad. My bad. Oh, my bad, baby. Oh, I only have 69 coins now. Nice. Damn, I did ruin them a little bit with that. What? Oh, he missed. Oh, he missed because he's an idiot. Obviously. Okay, these guys are kind of dangerous, if I'm honest. Oh! Bro! Oh, God, they're so hard to get that bit off of. All right, we gotta go multi-bounce again here. Get his ass. Yeah. Man, I swear to H about this, bro. Yeah, take that. 8 star points for that? That's insane. Those dudes hit so fucking hard, bros. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Shit. Okay, that's not it. All right, let's keep going right. Is this gonna be like the Lost fucking Woods out here? Mother F, holy yeah! All right, what's this guy got? Attack an enemy in the air by bumping into it. Man, I don't like his attacks, actually. I don't take that, though. Motherfuck, bros. Holy fuck, man. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God, bro. Man, I did the exact same fucking thing on each one of those bitch asses and it didn't do a goddamn thing. And it make no goddamn sense. Nice. Murder him, kill him. He's just a kid. Bro, pennies. They're giving me pennies for this shit. You're giving me fucking pennies for this shit. Honestly, I'm gonna take Bombat, bro. I think Bombat's a better use here. Oh. Bro, how do you fight a tornado? Huh.
Hello, fellow traveler. I'm in the middle of a journey, just as you appear to be. Other travelers I meet are like brothers and sisters to me. If a town is what you seek, follow this path to the east. A desert town called Dry Outpost awaits at the path's end. Let me check your sack.
Okay. I guess we just keep going. Strudel was so good, bro. It looked pretty delish. I would say it looked pretty delish. Woo! Egg? What about an egg? What egg? 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 Oh, hell yeah. A town called Town Outpost. Dry Outpost. That's right. I would say that. I would say those things about it. You move 3 south and 2 west from there, you can find something special. Oh shit. 3 south, 2 west. From where? Just after you leave town, you'll find an oasis, amazing in paradise. Interesting. So we go south. 3 trees glowing in a triangle somewhere in the desert. Remember, if you jump in the center of the triangle, you'll find something good. I don't know where the trees are. I mean, the desert is huge. I can't know everything. There's a stone cactus. If you move 3 south and 2 west from there. Okay, the stone cactus is where you do that. All right, guys, keep that in memory, you know, so that way I don't have to remember it. Okay. Temporarily closed. From the stone cactus. Just keep on remembering that forever. I don't care about your stupid song, bro. I'm sorry. I just don't care. Sometimes people gotta be honest, man. And I'm just an honest person. Bro, who is this motherfucker? Want to try our quiz? All right, let's do it. Then let's go. All right, well, this person's definitely kind of more of a showman. So obviously they're gonna have kind of a... Then let's go to the questions. Question
What is the name of Gombario's younger sister?
I think it's Gombaria.
Correct. Congratulations. Here's your star piece. Literally was only one question. I thought it was going to be multiple. You correctly answered one question so far. Good luck next time. Well, well, so long, farewell, till we meet again. Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
All right. My bro left unexpectedly. 4 east, 5 north. That doesn't seem right. I'm gonna be honest, title. Doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right at all. Perfect. All right. We're about to head back out. Where's that bitch going? Bro, what the fuck is happening? Why is she running about like this?
Welcome, traveler. This is the renowned Little Mouser's shop of Dry Outpost. What can we interest you in? Dried pasta.
All right, I took down some notes. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna leave here and we're gonna go south first. That's the first thing we're gonna do because there's an oasis apparently there. You go here, go south. Easy. Bro, what's happening? My man said it's a fucking oasis out here. I don't see no fucking oasis, bro. Oh, he was fucking with me. Oh, never mind. It's right here, probably, right? Oh, yeah, this is nice, bro. Look how nice this is. And there's a lime. It's kind of weird. Honestly, a little weird. Another lime, maybe? A lemon? Oops. God, I'm trying to do this. Shit, that's not what I wanted though. Shit. Yeah, whatever. Nice. I do want Bombette out though. Bombette. Honestly, oh, what is this? This is a super block. With this, you can upgrade one of your party members. This member you upgrade will gain attack power. Party member will also master a new ability. Party member, do you want to upgrade? Bombette, bro. You kidding me? To super rank. Damn, they didn't want to tell me nothing else about her, huh? Big. Damn, actually big. Big. Hey, yo, big. For citrus fruits, really, honestly, I didn't know. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know. Okay, so we need to look for 2 more things. Tasty tonic? What is a tasty tonic? Nah, I don't care about the tasty tonic, if I'm honest. We need to look for the stone thing, the trees, a bit of all of it. That's not the stone one. Oh, they're really on me. They're coming for me. All right, we're gonna have to make some crazy moves here. Told you. Yeah, I think we need to go up one more. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Three south, 2 west. That's 1. 2. 3, right? So then we go, oh shit. 2 west, 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 2 west. Hey, shit. And bound to happen. Bound to happen. Power bomb. Explode and destroy all enemies on the ground. Oh, yes, please. Damn, she kind of went crazy with it, actually, guys. All right, we gotta go another west, though. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, was that it? Is this where we're supposed to be? Did we do it right? It was 3 and 2, right? Damn. Did we need to go one more west? Was that 1 west? Did we do a second west? Did we do 2 wests? Weird. I don't know. You think the guy was lying to me? Think he's a big fat liar? I was gonna say we should probably try and find the 3 trees thing, huh? Did you see those nerds coming for me like that? That shit was crazy. We need to be able to do some juking here, guys. Oh. Oh. All right, where do you think the 3 trees are in a triangle? So far, so good. Right jar. Oh, there's the egg. Damn, those guys come out of nowhere. Oh, what the hell is this? The fuck? Oh, Bombette was going crazy over there. Oh, shit. Well, we know what we're doing again here. Bam. Nah, she definitely going with the super explode. Damn, I love that super explode. That shit feel good, bros. Super explode go crazy, actually. I'd like you to refresh here, buddy. I feel like we just look. I don't even know what we'll just keep going here for a little bit and see if we can find it. Beauty. I don't even know how much health those guys have, but it seems like not much, if I'm honest. God damn, there's too many of these dudes. Nah, I mean, holy shit, this area is huge, bros. This area is huge. We just keep feeding the FP back at this point so Bombette can go crazy on them. What's that? A dried fruit? I love a dried fruit. Escaped narrowly. Oh, one of those nerds again, huh? Oh, no. Later. There's some palm trees here. Whoa! He on my ass. Whoa. Maybe we go back up one. Go west. North and then west. Juking him. Okay. Oh, this looks like a triangle right here to me. Oh, that was it? Oh. Oh, I thought it was gonna be something about the ruins, bro. Oh, 15 HP, bro. Honestly, crazy. Oh, I feel like we're gonna have to go back and talk to that dude, huh? Oh my god. Oh. We do one of these as well. Fuck it. Like I said, we just keep Bombette fucking stocked up at this point. Bro, too many, you mother effers. Now let's just see. Let's just give her a chance here. Easy. Nice. Is it up one maybe? Down one maybe. I think I may have fudged up there. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Okay, it's up then. How many up is it? Or is this the way? Is there a way here? This one? No. No, we're on the edge. I don't know how many ups and downs it is, but we have essentially found everything. Oh, there's nothing here. Oh, bro, what a narrow escape that was. Wow, that was crazy. Man, I don't know where the fuck I'm at now. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh, hey. Holy hell, that guy scared me. Bro, where the fuck is this town at? Here we go. Damn. Damn, bros. We've almost run out of time already. That's crazy. I felt like we didn't do shit today. There's a stone cactus. 3 south, 2 west. From there, you'll find something special hidden. I will find it exactly. Something special hidden. I don't know. Something special hidden. Do we take this knowledge back to the fucking one dude? You know? Take it back to him, see what he says. Oh my god. Okay, I almost hit him with a drive-by. Honestly, that's my thought. Take it back to the dude in the tent. See what he's got to tell me. Whoa! Because I feel like we did the thing. We did exactly what it said. Oh! And it's hidden, but I don't know how to open that bitch up. Like, I think that's it, but like, I don't know how to do anything with it. Maybe he'll tell me the secrets. The secrets. Well, how goes it?
Well, how goes it, old man? I'm still neck deep in this blasted dry ruins search. at least have a lead now. According to the locals in Dry Outpost, there's an information trader named Sheik somewhere in Dry Outpost. Apparently this chap knows the desert well. Of course, he's proving rather difficult to track down. You know, old bean, gossip can be one of the most vital resources for archaeologists. Without fail, that's why I must see this Sheik character as soon as possible.
Who the fuck is Sheik, bro? This game is so much fucking running around. Ah, got me. Fine, I'll do it. I ain't care. There's an additional 6 on the end there, like a 4th person was there or something, but I don't think there was a 4th person there, guys. Oh my god, bro, easy. Fuck out of here, bro. All right, so we gotta find Sheik. Who the hell is Sheik? Are you Sheik? For some things from here, you'll reach a beautiful desert oasis where lemon and lime trees grow. Nice and cool, and really the best place to have a rest, but many enemies plague the surrounding area. Okay, that's not Sheik. Who the hell is Sheik? Excuse me. What is your name? You know, you don't seem like the right person, bro. Honestly, I don't think you're real. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I'm gonna fucking ask everybody who everybody is. Who are you? Okay, we can check things there. Not what I wanted. Who the fuck is Sheik? Are you Sheik? No. Nah, he not Sheik. Are you Sheik? No. Now, who the fuck is Sheik? It makes sense they would be in the next section, but are you Sheik? Bro, turn and talk to this guy. Ugh. Why you look so... Nice guys give nice stuff. Give something, sure. What do you think this person wants? A mushroom? Sure, why not? You give me something. You might be nice. If you're a very nice guy, you'll give me something more. I don't care. You can have a second mushroom. I don't care, bro. Bro, what the fuck you want, man? My name is Sheik. I had a feeling. Look at this dude. He looks so well. You can't see him right now. He's behind Mario, but I had a feeling. I could tell, like, just by looking at this dude. He knew some things. I traded information. All right, let's give Sheik got a kind of a slightly more.
My name is Sheik. I trade in information, things others do not know. So, nice guy, what would you like to know? Obviously about how to get to the ruins. You must see Mr. Mustafa to find the resting place of the dry ruins. Mr. Mustafa is the descendant of the great robbers who built dry outposts. He is somewhere in the town, yes, but exactly where, only his close followers will know. I could tell his secret, but only to the nicest of nice guys. Yes! If you still seek knowledge, you must give me something more. Yes, you understand. I thank you for giving things to show I am truly thankful. Bro, where is bro? Where is bro? What is your favorite? My favorite food starts with an L and ends with an N. It's a yellow fruit, so sour. Oh my god, that bad boy is tart, and sometimes I make an aid from it. It's called lemon. Lemon. A lemonade. Such a nice fragrance. It grows. Its tree grows only in the desert oasis outside of town. If you were to go to the oasis and get one from me, I might believe you're a true nice guy. For of course, only the nicest of nice guys can meet Mustafa. If you seek knowledge, yeah, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. Well, goodbye for now. Let's suck on my dick.
Damn, Sheik, you ain't gotta be like that, bro. From Ocarina? I think so, man. They looked about the same. All right, I guess we save here. Motherfucker wanted everything from me. Do I not have I don't even have a thing here. How much money I got though? 110. I might go buy some items though, real quick. I'm gonna go get that lemon. See if we can get the information from dude real quick too. Cool. Couple of items. I gave away some shit that I didn't really care about, so I ain't worried. I ain't scared. All right, we gotta do a couple of salads here, and then grab a lemon. Bro, I'm looking for a lemon. 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 You found a lemon. We took out the lemon back. All right. I don't know if this is fast or not, but it feels real fast, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Look at me. I feel like I'm schmoving. I got something for you, bro.
Oh, holy shit, bro. Oh, heavenly. A lemon, the nicest of things. You have proven you're nice by giving me my favorite thing. And since you're so nice, yes, I'll tell you something really nice. I'd like to see Mustafa. To find Mr. Mustafa, go to the shop in this town. First, buy a dried shroom, then buy a dusty hammer. You must buy them in the correct order. Yes, remember, dry shroom first, then a dusty hammer. This is a secret sign known to his loyals. If you buy these things in the correct order, the owner of the shop will let you see Mr. Mustafa. Remember, you must not buy them in the incorrect order. If you still seek knowledge, you can go fuck yourself, bro. Obviously. I wish you luck in finding Mr. Mustafa. Nice guy.
You do a hop at the end of the spin, it recovers fast. Oh, okay. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it big time. Yep. Okay. So shite. Let me do one of these. I feel like we don't have enough space for all this shit, bro.
What? Oh, buying a dusty hammer after a dry shoe is a secret sign that only friends of Mr. Mustafa know. That means you're in with Mustafa. Hey, brother, good to meet you. Have any questions you need answered? You want to see Mr. Mustafa? He's usually up on the highest part of Dry Outpost. Just keep going up, my man. Just keep going up. And how does one go up? I don't know, go fuck yourself. Again, we don't give much information here. They say dry out.
Oh, sorry. Did they say dry outpost? Like he's here somewhere? Oh my god, what the fuck? That was so weird. I was like, wait, am I dead? I'm dead. I'm dead? Oh, that's a letter though. We do want that letter. Oh, fudge. I need Parabara. Will take me away to another place.
Hey, nice guy. We meet again. I'm glad you found me. Yaha! It was me, Mr. Mustafa, actually. You didn't see this one coming. I'm the one you've been seeking all this time. When I'm out and about in Dry Outpost, I use the name Sheik as a cover-up because as a Nintendo licensed character, we can only do the same joke multiple times on the same console of the N64. So yes, I am very like the Sheik of the Ocarina of Time. Spoilers. Oh, sorry. Spoilers. I don't know. It's always good to meet a genuinely nice guy. I meet people all the time, but you are by far the nicest guy I've met so far. Your name is Mario, yes? I've heard that. You want to go to the Dry Ruins. How do I know you want to go there? Because you asked me if you want to get there. I have a feeling you are on an important journey, so I will tell you the secret. Dry Ruins is a very important place. My ancestors have watched over it for many generations. If I do not keep evil folk out of the ruins, who will? You must promise me that you will tell no one this secret. I'll give you this. You've got the Pulse Stone. This Pulse Stone is the key to finding Dry Ruins. Take it to the desert, yes? The Pulse Stone will flash above your head as you get close to the ruins. The closer you get to the ruins, the faster the Pulse Stone will flash, and follow where it leads you. Find the place where the pulse stone flashes the fastest and use it to open the way.
All right, thanks, you bitch ass. I mean, sorry, that's mean. Let's do a sleep, a save, and we're done. We do a sleep, a save, we're done. Damn, actually easy, guys. Actually easy. Where are we at? 53 star points or whatever they are. Because I was thinking we do like a, we should do like a, I should do some leveling up at some point. Leveling up, get myself like my points up a little bit more. All right, let's create a suspend point right here. And with that, we go ahead and we call it. Damn, that was a lot of fun though. A lot of fun. All right, let's come back on over. Okay, wrong one. I'm sorry. This is the right one. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe it was like a go north situation, but it didn't end up being a go north situation. It ended up being
You don't have a band.
I go back and you follow that mother effer all the way back to where he came from.
What do you mean, like you don't
Shit was
have to
crazy.
play instruments to make music?
Lewis, in a few hours, I can create a full orchestra.
All right, guys.
Get outta here.
I hope you had a good time today. Good progress. I always get lost in the desert. I definitely did. I definitely got lost, so I'll take it. I didn't feel like good progress today, but I'll take it. All right. If you guys didn't know, Vash and I will be back over on our channel, The Wolf and the Kid, over on YouTube. If you guys want to come and check us out on Sunday morning, that will be over there. On YouTube, it'll just be right here on my own channel if you would like to. But we're going to be playing some Monster Hunter Wild, we got some GOG to still be grinding, but there's also a Jin Dahad challenge quest for some pendants and stuff based on your rating and stuff. So we'll be working on that as well. Along with there's a couple of high level multi-monster quests that we can still do as well. And I think we're gonna have a lot to get into. So if you're gonna come check that out, we'll be doing that. Outside of that, I'll just be back next week. Pretty much same time and everything as this week was, Tuesday and Thursday. I'm guessing we'll just keep on knocking out some Paper Mario. A week from Sunday or Saturday, so on the 17th, I am at this point I'm kind of putting it out there that I'm probably gonna do a Saturday stream that day for like 4 or so hours, maybe 6. We'll see, just to do like a full-on like grind in Paper Mario, because you don't want to be on Paper Mario forever. We only get like an hour maybe to stream it some of these days, and so I definitely want to put some time into it when I can. So outside of that, I was gonna see if anybody is on that I would like to send a raid to, and honestly I don't see much of anybody, which doesn't say much, I know, but man,
You don't have a band.
like I said, I don't really see anybody. I guess if you guys had somebody you were really interested in, I can always send somebody, but if not, we'll probably just get out of here then.
Social skills.
Sorry, I was looking through some of the trying to look through some of the other categories, but whatever. I'm good. Did we raid somebody? Did we raid somebody on Tuesday? I hope we did. I hope we did. I can't remember if we did, but I hope we did. Honestly, I hope we did. All right, I'm gonna get up on out of here. I hope you guys all had a good time. I hope you guys had a great week. And if not, the weekend is coming up. Hopefully, things will turn around for you. At least get some rest in it coming up. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, your Friday, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. With that, I'm getting up on out of here.
Thank you, Cody.
Yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. Get on out of here. Enjoy your weekends. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye. Farewell and goodbye. Yeah, bye guys. Bye. 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 Bye.